Hello everyone, welcome back to Undermine. So, last time we got to work starting off our forge. Today we're going to be trying to finish that off completely. And then I've got a few other projects that I need to, but first we're going to actually take a look at this paving, because this took a little bit. So I have a quick, funky little time lapse before I get into a bit more of work. Enjoy! Ain't that neat? I especially like the part where it rolls. Anyways, so things have changed around here a little bit. So for starters, I've got the two chests here. This top one is a trapped chest, which means that it'll stop hoppers that are trying to pull out of it when it's open, which is important, because this, our input chest, no longer does anything. This is purely here just as, like, reminiscence of, oh hey, it used to be there at the moment. And on the side here, I've got a button leading into a repeater. That was originally a piece of redstone dust. That turned out to be a bad idea with the trapped chest here, but if I go around here, you can see exactly what that's doing a bit better. So, power comes in over here, goes to a piece of redstone dust here, which turns off that torch, and if I get to a better position to show this off, if I can, up here. Okay, so powers that repeater, and also turns off that torch, which creates a brief period of time, and whilst this repeater is loading up, wherein this torch can actually be on, so it creates a short pulse. So if somebody was to, say, stick a lever over there, it would do nothing more than the button does, and that just triggers this line, which triggers these repeaters, which triggers each of these droppers, each of which drops a piece of coal into a furnace. This is our fuel supply system. And above it, you'll notice the familiar-looking system, up here, which is just a repeat of this system over here. That is just doing the exact same thing. It is taking an input of fuel, generally coal, and just making sure that it gets divided equally into these droppers. Huzzah! So that takes that problem out of the issue. So now we just have to worry about getting the items in here. Now, I could have had just another chest up in the ceiling for putting the fuel in, but it's so much more, it's so much more convenient to have it lower to the ground. So here we have our two new chests, and we need to get them all the way over into the back and up. So for that, let's first grab a couple of hoppers, and by a couple I mean a smeg ton, but nonetheless hoppers. So boop-a-doop-a-doo, it's just that. Spooky noise has no bearing on this project. There we go. Whole ton of iron left over, so yay. Doing well. Also, this system's being very helpful in this. Okay, so we'll start with, let's see, the closest one is on the left here, so let's start with that. And we need to feed the items so that they don't go along that way, so let's go around here. And doop, do. Here that. Do, do, do. Here's where it gets a bit tricky. Gonna have to remove this momentarily. Okay, there and there. Let me just go around, put that back, and also put a few blocks over the tops of these hoppers. Not only does that prevent any unwanted items from hopping into them, then it also prevents, it reduces lag, basically. Okay, then we stick that there, and that should mean that everything we put into here goes and ends up in that dropper over there, on the right. Whoop, whoop. So if we take a look, we should see them coming in. Yep, perfect. Right. So now we need to get these items up, and if you've spotted these fences, you might have an idea of exactly what's going on. So we are going to be making a funky little device known as a glass item elevator. And that requires that I first take out a few of these blocks. Thankfully I managed to get an unbreaking-free, efficiency-free diamond pick, which makes things so much easier to clear up. So we need to get rid of that. We need to dig this section out here. Grab that out. And we need to fill that with packed ice, which is, by the way, a freaking pain to find. Ice spikes that contain the packed ice only occur at the top of the world. This is a problem when the top of your world is build limit. So I had to go around, and I think I ended up going something in the region of 4 kilometers to get some packed ice. But packed ice is preferable because it doesn't melt, and consequently you get the benefits of ice without having to worry about it breaking or anything. And I'm also going to need some glass. Okay. So we'll stick those there, just so that doesn't happen. And we need water here, but I'll wait till I've got a couple of hoppers along here just to cut that off. And that then washes the items that get ejected out of this to the corner, and then along to the side, where they eventually get caught up here. And then we need blocks pretty much to the sky here, so this is going to take a little bit of a moment. Whoop. Whilst we build this up. Ha! Okay, and we need to get to basically this altitude at minimum, so that we can feed into the coal, because this is the fuel input, and yeah, I think this is about the level where it changes out. So after this, we can just have a solid ring of regular blocks. Okay, so let's just stick some... and let's have the diorite here. Might as well give it some use. And that is the polished diorite, which still looks dirty as heck to me. So I don't know why they bother calling it polished. It just looks like dirt. Okay, and let's stick that there. Okay, so now we need hoppers coming out of here to collect the items, which is straightforward enough, at least. And we can grab some more hoppers whilst we're at it for cutting off the water flow. So that's just blip. Let's just make as many hoppers as we can, because heck knows I'm probably going to need them later anyways. Hoppers are kind of an integral part of doing complex redstone machinery like this, especially, well, pretty much exclusively when you're involving items, but for a bunch of other stuff as well. And let's just get the excess out there. Okay, 12 hoppers. And they need to lead into there, so that we can pick up the items. Let me see, let's grab that there. Okay, into here. And there. And like so. Okay, let's give this a bit of a test run. So let me just drop that there, put that there, and there, and there. Okay, so that's beginning the road back to this one. So now I can drop the water, like so, and I do not have any wood left to make a torch. So let me just grab this one. It's fine. I just want to cap that so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I need somebody to actually trigger this. Ah, joy. I gotta steal both of these torches. It's fine. I'll be back where they need to go later. Okay. So... I think I saw it going up. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So what happens there is basically an extreme example of clipping. The block, like the item gets so caught up in the interior there that it gets washed into, that it just like bounces up and goes inside of the block, at which point its natural reaction is to go straight up and into that hopper, which is exactly what we wanted. Just do a couple more tests of this, just to make sure it works properly, because this is going to be going firing off pretty quickly once it's actually set to go. So yeah, that looks perfect. Excellent! Right. So, need to go and get a few more hoppers so that I can get the rest of this done. But now I can get this torch back, and everything that goes through here goes directly into the input line for the fuel. Next one is for the items. So, oh joy. Back in a moment, when I've got a bit more wood, mostly. Right, so yeah, things are developing at breakneck speed around here, suffice to say. We've even got a whole new district added plainly by the players. That is not in the slightest bit related to the original corridors, except in design. We've got a spa coming up here. We've got pretty much I think we've found basically everything you can find in specific biomes. The exceptions being structures such as witch huts and the like. We've got a zombie pigman farm going on the top of the Nether, I think? Eesh. And a whole bunch more besides going on in the Nether as well. I believe we've got a couple different iron golem farms running now, which I generally consider that to be like end game of a server kind of thing, but geez. Okay, anyways, we need a bunch more hoppers. So let's grab as many as we can. Okay, 16, all of my iron is in here still. Good. Right. So yeah, the logical next thing that we can do really is fight the Ender Dragon, as well as the Wither. I don't think anyone's fought the Wither yet, but the thing people are wondering about is what can they spend their wealth on? So I have intentions, and I'll talk about those in a little bit. And yes, I still have wood. Good. Right, I need to get into the side here so I can just grab onto this block. The redstone here will interfere very slightly, but that's why it's dominant off, so that it interacts minimally at best. Okay, and up to there, and we can temporarily get... Okay, I can definitely put the water here, so hang on a sec. Let's get rid of this. And all the way over to here for some packed ice. Oop. And yep, that definitely hasn't melted. Hurrah. I'm probably going to put a cover over this anyways, just to be absolutely certain it's working. So now I can pick that up. Nope, want that. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that there and that there. Water can go back now. And let me see, I need one there. Okay, no I don't. I need to be on top of this first. So once again, I need to get rid of the chest I'm going to be putting here. There we go. And there, and there. Right. And let's have some blocks so that it's perfectly secure. Nothing gonna be messing with that anytime soon. Still got 8 chests left. Hurrah. Well, 8 furnaces left. 8 hoppers. Hoppers. Say the word, mouth. Hoppers. Jeez. Okay, and let's see when I smelt some cobblestone. So because this is a trapped chest, as long as it's open, that hopper does not work, so I can consequently put whatever items I want in here, take them out, work out however I want them to go, and when I close it is when these actually start going. If I just wanted to, dump them straight in, I could just go through there. And that should lead them all the way here. Yep, here we go. Good. Where they are now, getting sent over to there. Let's grab another fence, just while we're waiting here. And the recipe, I swear, has changed for fences, because I do not recall them being, what I am having to make here. So if I do that, we get a fence gate, which is what I remember. But this may just be something that changed ages ago, and I just haven't been playing the more recent versions of Minecraft to know it. But if I do that, now I get a fence gate. It used to be just sticks. Did something change there? I swear it was just sticks. Weird. And not like the Assassin-y Goblin guy that I have to play on, Thursday nights. Okay. So, then we put a piece of glass there, because this block has to be touching nothing. And then we build all the way up until we get to the level we want to be at for ejecting our items. And this is just sort of ridiculously, compact. I'm kind of amazed that this is actually, a thing that exists. And I need to get over to there, so let me just hop down here. and start adding a couple of hoppers over. Whoop. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Whoop, nope, that's not where you want to go. I can't get over there now. Oh, God. Oh, this could go all pear-shaped now. Okay. Hang on. There you are, gotcha. And why don't I just build that from over here? That sounds like a better idea. Okay, so I need to get to at least let's see, at least minus 225 on X by the looks of it. So which would be here. Okay, that's fine. And then I can start going. This is a little bit zigzaggy. I could probably shorten it up by reversing the direction that the items are sorted up top. I might end up doing that either way, but for now we just need to worry about that. And we need a couple more hoppers, but we've got plenty of resource for that. And then we just need to set up the droppers to fire, which we can do a handy little system that Doc M and his friends worked out. I think we're going to need more than 4. So let's just remember that. 2 logs to a chest, always. And the iron, which is now actually becoming less plentiful. Oh dear. Oh dear. This could turn out badly. Ooh, I might be very, very, very close. Oh boy. That's always the worst feeling when you know you have to make a hopper-heavy project and you're running out of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! 6. Yes! Got it! Haha! Okay, I might have a slight concern here. Slight concern. We'll see exactly how this works out. Okay, so polished diorite. There, there, there. There. I have 1 piece of glass left. I'm going to have to smelt up a bit more of that. There, there, and evidently I need more diorite to make this look proper. But that is more or less it done. Let's go grab a bit more sand and shove it in, and I can show you this running actually. So let me just push this button, which doesn't work because I've stolen both of the torches, of course. Yikes. Okay, grab that. And where did I put those torches? Where did I put those torches? Did I abandon? No, they're right here in my inventory. I'm blind, apparently. Phew. There. And 1 there. Okay, so that's off, and now I can put that back. And without further ado, before I start losing my mind, go. There we go, all working perfectly. As I said, I can hook that up to a counter later on if I want to. I'll probably have that be on some kind of deactivator switch, and dear God, Clover, what the hell? How many are down here? Oh! Okay, there's squid bombing. That is over 200 skeletons, everybody. Wow, this thing, for being something I made in, like, episode 0, this is doing pretty dang well. Okay. Sand, there you are. Let's get this down to a nice round number 40, I think will do the trick. There we go. 8 into 40 is 5, it should be fine. I can stand to lose a single piece of coal. Right. How are we doing over here? Nearly done? I hope nearly done. Okay, so currently, can't use this because that's disconnected and this hasn't been hooked up yet. But if I reach up there, we can still, like, connect into here, so this will just go into the hoppers. This is the secondary line that was added on top of Izuma Void's original version that was, well, not original, but version that was used in his Hermitcraft system. It just ensures that you don't need to have something coming in for the last item you put in to go out. Oh boy, that's a sentence and a half. So we are just waiting for that to go out. Good. And we can shove that again. Perfect. And that'll give us all of the glass we need in short order. Look at all this stone. Lovely. Finally have a use for all of my cobblestone. Answer is making actual stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, here. Good. That's more than I need. Didn't grab more diorite, but that's fine. I can deal for the moment. Okay, like so. And I'll just stick a dinky piece of diorite there. Right, so let's give this one a shot. Make sure it works. So we got 64 there. We need to grab a torch to make sure that this doesn't just hop straight into the system. Same thing we did last time. So up there. Grab another one. Grab the other one, in fact, to ensure that this actually works. Okay. Here we go. Up it goes. And I'm pretty sure that did not make it into this system, which would be kind of a pain, to say the least, because it's kind of a finicky system. You basically need to have a glass core. I don't know how much of the outer ring you need to be glass, but it helps in visuals at least. Okay. One last time. Ooh, it wants to. It wants to. There we go. Is that... It's trying to. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little bit funky, but when you're messing with physics on this kind of level, you can expect things to get a bit crazy. Okay. So now we need about 2 repeaters and 4 comparators, and a little bit of dust, and we can make a system to automatically empty out those droppers. So we go in here, delivery 4, grab a couple blocks of redstone. There's some more in the chest, but just in case. Okay, so yeah, people were wondering what they can spend their wealth on, and that's kind of my next thing to do today. And it is basically, the short answer is you can buy special items. And oh hey, some diorite. I should have grabbed that ages ago. Also, there's some nether quartz in there that I also could have grabbed. What? Literally, the one thing in here I need to grab is stone. Why did I not grab the stone? Jeez. Okay, so, grab some redstone first. Okay, couple of that, and that will be our 2 repeaters that we're going to need. Okay, and then we need a few more torches. So yeah, you can buy special items. The first thing that people are really clamoring for around here is just more types of wood, so I think saplings will be on that list. And then beneath that, I'm thinking there'll be some kind of emergency potion that just gives you like a big heal buff as well as some saturation. And then after that, I think probably around the 50 wealth mark, which I believe currently is only occupied by Resenda. You'll be able to buy an item that teleports you to spawn, a sort of peace out kind of item. I originally figured I would call it peace out, but being the apparent pun fiend that I am, I decided instead to call it make like a tree and leaf, because that makes sense. You go into a period for the arch tree, so you'll be mirroring in front of a tree. Hardy hardy har, ho ho ho. Okay, couple more of these. And the stone. Couple more. Okay, there we go. And that's not enough redstone. That's just compound. There we go. Okay. So, first thing that we need is an out from here. So, let's just set that down there. Grab that. Set it to excise. And then we add that in. Set that to excise as well, or subtract mode rather, and then we just take that. Yep, that's what we want to be seeing. Let's just do anything in here. Yes, there's stuff in here. Let me just cap you off. There we go. And away they go. We should see that back light start to turn off now, once they make their way all the way through. I'm pretty sure I just saw... Yeah, we're gonna have to... I think some of them might have been jumping into the other side here, but let's take a look just to be on the safe side. So let's cap that. Oop. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, so there's a few pieces in here, which is not good. Looks like about 2 of them only? A few of them made their way in sort of erratically. We can fix that. We can fix that. That's not a huge concern. Any more in here? No. Looks like just like 3 pieces made their way in, which might mean they were dropping out midway there and hopping into that. Or it could mean that they just like hopped into the different water stream. Let's take a look. So, see, about 64. And if that light ever goes off, then we know there's a problem still. But also, yes, there's the noise here, which is kind of a pain, but okay. Looks like that's all at the back. Right, that seems good. I'm not seeing any... We should have been seeing traffic through here if indeed there was items there already, so that's good. It was just them jumping into the next item stream over. Good. Right, next one. We need to get power into this one, so with that, it's a little bit trickier. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we want that there once again, and I want to get that there, and then we need a block. I have ditched all of my cobble. Oh dear. Just dipped all of my cobble into there. That wasn't smart of me. There we go, some more cobble. Right. And stick that there. And let me see. We need you there. And let me see, how can I do this in a manner which does not cause this hopper to lock, ideally. Okay, and there. So if I take that there, and this isn't pulsing, is a point to notice here, so that's a problem. That shouldn't be the case. Oh, because this isn't feeding back into itself, which it needs to. Doop, doop. There we go. So now I need to get it up a block, which is definitely going to feed it into there, but again, that's not a huge concern. I can maybe rewire this slightly, make sure that works properly. Doop, doop. In which case, we go there, subtract, and to there. Perfect. That should do the trick. Let's just drag that. Oh, nope, not there, because that's gonna feed a whole ton of fuel into these, which is not what we want right now. But yeah, it's fine. I can survive the loss. Okay, so let's drop that there. Put that there, that there, that there, and that there. Oh. Hang on, I'm going to cause more problems than I'm solving here, aren't I? Because that's where the torch is. So, let's put one there, one there. Get rid of that, put that, and there. And this is evidently going to want me to try and figure it out a bit more, so I'll work on that. Hopefully I'll get that running by next episode. But this is basically done. That's pretty cool. Okay. Just needs a little bit of tweaking. Make sure this whole thing works. But done, nonetheless. Let me just get rid of that. Is it gonna... No, it's not gonna like that. Worth a shot, worth a shot, worth a shot. And there. There. No? Okay, fine. I'll just work on that a little bit off camera. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. So, that means that our fuel gets all sorted into where it needs to go from down there, as well as our items that need to be smelted, and then we just push a button whenever everything's been sorted neatly into the chest. So, yay. And then we get a whole ton of stuff out of here. That's pretty sweet, I think. So, let me just hop into spectator mode, and I can show off where things are going to be going. So I think probably we don't want to have an item system storage for Ravinetown right next to the forge, just because of the space involved. Let's just take a look in the wall here. That's how much space is taken up by the forge, like the main furnace array alone, and there's more to come in here. So we'll probably have it over on this side of the place. Looks nice, and there's a chest down here. What's this? I don't remember this being here. What we got in here? Ooh! Oh hey, a whole ton of nether quartz. And a couple of grass pieces. Nice. Okay, I'll probably find a use for that, no doubt. Oop, how's Ramiro? Ramiro, hello. Not looking at anything interesting, I see. Okay. Up through here, we get back to the southern corridor, I believe it is. Because the northern one is the other side. There is usually a sign on these, but no. So this is where the statue is, and the out tree, and inside we can see the redstone that powers the unique game mode functions. And I think I'm going to put a store for people to spend their wealth somewhere on one of these, like, ledges. Ooh, there's a crafting table for some reason. Up here seems like a decent idea. What's this? Elberef. That's clearly a reference to something I don't get. But yeah, onto one of these ledges, I think. And I will probably start off the next episode with a time-lapse showing me building that. But for now, this has been Undermine. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to hop back out here. And I shall catch you all next time.